Welcome to the Troll Patrol live. It's a freaking Thursday. Had to think about it there for a second. I never know what day it is. So we're gonna do a new thing. It's a new segment I call Reefer and a Rant. So that's how we're gonna start off the show from now on. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. And today's rant is, if you want to fight me, listen. I get threatened every fucking day on the internet. Every day. People show up in my DMs on a semi-regular basis, telling me they want to kick my ass, kill me, whatever. So yesterday we played the clip of Nancy Pelosi going to a hair salon to get her hair done despite the coronavirus shutdown orders. And the owner of the salon was bitching about how they got death threats. And like, lady, welcome to the club. That's just what happens when you have any sort of interaction with the public. When you have any sort of, and the more people you're exposed to, the more death threats you're going to get. And that's one of the, I flip out. Like, conservatives want to be like, oh, he got all kinds of death threats. Anybody that is in front of the public gets death threats, okay? It's just a human thing that goes on. But if you want to kick my ass, I don't think you're a tough guy, okay? I don't leave my apartment. Telling me that I need to come to wherever the fuck you are and whatever holler you grew up in. For those of you who aren't in America, we had someone in the chat last night that was from Switzerland. A holler is the space between two mountains in Appalachia. Appalachia is where I grew up. If you're some holler rat talking shit, I don't think you're a tough guy, okay? You know what would make me respect you? If you called into the show and argued with me. 917-830-4359. Because what's the use of threatening somebody that doesn't leave their fucking apartment? Yeah, you can talk shit. You know I'm not going to be around you. Fuck. So that concludes our new segment for the start of the show. Reefer and a Rant. I just happened to land on Charlie Kirk right now. Charlie Kirk's as good as anything to watch to start off the show. Let's see what dumbass Charlie Kirk's got to say.
There's the virus, then there's the lockdowns. Do not conflate the two, because we had the choice. Epic. Appointments for screenings for cancer.
I can't conflate the two. I don't know what your fucking point was.
Breast cancer were down between 86 and 94% in March, compared to average volumes in the 3 years before the first Chinese coronavirus case was confirmed in the United States.
Had to throw that Chinese coronavirus
A model created
case.
by the National Cancer Institute predicts that tens of thousands of excess cancer deaths will occur over the next decade as a result of missed screenings, delays in diagnosis, reductions in oncology care, caused by the Chinese coronavirus pandemic. Suicides are on the rise, so Biden supports the continuation and the absolute shutdown of the American economy.
We're up to what, 180,000 people now? I'll get the number here in a second.
Your livelihood. In Fresno, California, for example,
you know what
suicides
will
were
also
up 70%
curb your
in
livelihood?
June compared to the same in 2019. The National Alliance of Mental Illness Helpline has seen a 65% increase in calls
This
and emails
motherfucker
since
is
March, particularly
dangerous.
among high schoolers. And from the Center for Disease Control, 25% of young Americans ages 18 to 24 seriously considered suicide during the lockdown. If you're watching out this and you're over the age of 50, you should be sick for what we
So
have done
we
to young
are
people in this
at
country. We have destroyed their life
189,000 deaths.
because the
We are
experts
rapidly
and
approaching. I
scientists
said
told us to
I
do
said
that.
180,000,
Also,
thinking
large in
I
part
was
due to massive
overshooting
drug
it.
and alcohol usage.
It is 189,272 as of September 3rd.
The only allowable or essential activity
6:55 p.m.
incorporated T-shirt. Say you hate America and
this
you'd be willing
evening.
to burn the country. That is considered to be an essential activity. in the eyes of the ruling class.
189,272
These lockdowns kept kids out of
deaths.
schools,
That is
gyms,
probably
and
an
churches. You really think that
undercount.
things are going to end well?
Now I
When
know
you take
everybody
away the
wants. I
spiritual
know.
component,
I know everybody
the
wants to
physical
claim that
component, and
the
educational component
CDC
of society. What keeps human beings human?
came out and admitted what there's only 6%, whatever the fuck they're saying. That's not what that fucking report said. That report said 6% died of just coronavirus. That's scary as fuck. All these people are downplaying the virus based on a report that they've misinterpreted. They don't understand what they're talking about. Why? Right-wingers are morons. And I don't know what we do about this. People like Charlie Kirk are incredibly well funded. Speaking of which, if you want sensibility, if you want logic, you should go to the FREAKIN store. You go to the FREAKIN store right down there. Get you one of these right-wingers or morons t-shirts. Help fund the cause. Giving some finger guns, motherfuckers. Some jazz hands. Fucking dumbass Charlie Kirk. Hold on.
Human is their connection to a god, their physical existence, their education.
How'd you get on connection to a god?
Joe Biden to answer on his terms, to crisscross the country to places he doesn't want to go. That's how you win. The issue of the lockdowns is falling out of favor with the American people, especially as you see Democrats defy the lockdowns themselves. The Nancy Pelosi hair salon incident is one of the greatest political openings that Donald Trump could have been given.
I want you to look at that graph.
By seizing it, he can win this election and preserve the republic and Western civilization with it. Joe Biden was at his best when Donald Trump.
Oh my
God,
we have such a huge chunk of the global deaths.
To be honest with you. It's hard to run one-on-one up against something that is a transmissible disease. Much easier to run up against somebody who wants to shut
Look
down
at that
all of
fucking
American
chart.
society. Again, we cannot endure that. We can't. We do not. You want to talk about survivability rate?
You want to talk about fucking? Look at that shit. We can't survive that shit, motherfucker. 189,000 deaths.
Totally shut down, and they're done. I know entrepreneurs all across the beautiful state of California, all across the beautiful state of New Jersey.
I need to shut him up. Okay. So let me show you this shit over here. Oh, here we go. We are absolutely doomed, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Stop the COVID Madness rally. These motherfuckers are gathered like they're gathered together just to get COVID. Look at these sons of bitches. Hold on, where was this at? Stop the COVID Chaos Rally was the name of it. And it looks like it was in Colorado. More than 1,000 people. You're looking at the video of it right now on the screen. These dumb motherfuckers. A 1,000 of them packed into a racetrack. We're doomed. We're all gonna die. That's all there is to it. We're all gonna die. Those of us who survive are gonna have scarred lungs, neurological damage. But most of us are going to fucking die. Not me. I don't leave my apartment anymore. You motherfuckers get to die because those motherfuckers are dumb as shit. And they crowd together in these super spreader events. Other countries think we're absolutely fucking stupid. And I know this for a fact because the guy from Switzerland said it last night. He said Trump was the worst and that Trump was what America deserved. How do I argue back with that? Get it together, people. Help me. I can't argue with that shit. And because we have 189,000 deaths and fucking, how many cases was it? 6,239,000 cases. 6 million plus cases. Because we have 6 million plus cases of the coronavirus. And because we haven't had a government step in and do anything to help anybody out, this is what we're facing now.
Home to the next. Oh, Constable. Deputy Benny Gant with the Harris County Constable's Office executes judge's orders to evict.
Oh, Constable. We ain't got nowhere to go.
Israel Rodriguez is the tenant at
apparently the CDC is stepping in and stopping evictions.
Israel, his brother, 4-year-old Fabian, and their mother.
I mean, this is what we're looking at all this month, next month, the month after.
And the downward spiral of the COVID economy.
Right as we go into an election. And it's just going to get worse as the weather gets cooler.
It's my fault in the eviction. It was like going out there in the corner. When it hit,
the next couple of months in this country are going to be insane.
It's literally $300.
Their stroller now.
So yeah, I read this guy's story. He lost his job because of coronavirus, got another job, it was a minimum wage job.
You know, toilet paper and a little bit of snacks for the kids.
What are you gonna do with all of your stuff?
And he was behind and he couldn't get ahead. So he's being evicted.
We don't have help.
Yeah, he's saying all his stuff is trash now because he has no place to put it.
Nobody. We got ourselves, me and the kids and her.
This is fucking America. That man was working.
How does law enforcement feel about seeing that?
As if not having a job should mean you should be homeless. But that man was fucking working.
And the kids see the mom and dad in desperate situations. There's stuff.
We're like, there's no way around it. There's going to be an uprising in this country.
Starting his day.
There has never been this kind of wealth inequality in a country that hasn't seen civil unrest.
People behind on rent are ordered to leave. Possessions.
Oh, they had to show a fucking cat. Oh man.
We gotta go to a hotel.
You can go to a hotel.
As Deputy Gant works through his list, We
Fuck
get word
Deputy
that
Gant.
200 eviction orders have come through the Harris County courts for this week. That's double what they normally saw for an entire month before COVID.
200 on Monday. What does that?
Well, that's a lot, yeah.
What does that say to you?
Well, what that means is that they're ready to
And
start.
this is a problem that's just going to keep exacerbating
having
on
people
top of
removed from
itself.
properties.
It is a backlog.
The next couple of months are
But
going to
it's
look
also
crazy.
just one precinct in one of
God,
America's
I can't
hardest hit
imagine what
cities in
February and
evictions.
March
The
of next
job
year is going to look
takes its
like.
toll.
I don't really want to put her out here, but I have to under this judge's order.
At this apartment, the tenant is an elderly woman who can no longer afford the rent.
Oh, God, damn.
The landlord's mover, Francisco Munoz, works, though he doesn't want to.
I have a family, I have a sister, I have my mom.
Something has
never
got to
know.
give.
Today is her, tomorrow's me.
Midway through the eviction, Deputy Gant decides it's too dangerous to evict her in the Houston summer heat
I'm not going to put her out here in this heat.
and will call social services instead.
You're going to stay today, but tomorrow you're leaving.
A one-day reprieve with an uncertain tomorrow.
You
Holy
have a situation
fuck.
where people aren't working, they don't have the money, and they're desperate.
Kyung La joins us now. Kyung,
God
that's
damn,
heartbreaking.
that broke.
That's
Yeah,
just
heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking.
Yes.
To see what these people are going through.
I don't know if this. I'm at a loss for words, and man, like I can fucking talk. That's got me. And it's just going to get worse. See, nobody's tagged me here as of late. Let's take a scroll through the most recent. See what we got. Fucking Ben Shapiro. Attack on Rand Paul. There was no attack. We all saw the video. What attack on Rand Paul? Let's see what we've got here. So we're watching it right now.
Paul, and I believe his wife Kelly's with him there through a crowd.
So this is
We've
not
got some
live.
new video coming in. These are protesters right after the president's speech tonight at the White House.
So this is
Police
Fox
escorting Republican
picking what they
Senator
would
Rand
think is the
Paul, and I
most
believe his wife Kelly's with
egregious-
him there through a crowd of protesters, apparently, intimidating and trying to share their message with him. He says
you
tonight that it was
see
a
an
crazed
attack?
mob of more than 100 people, and thanks to the local police department here in D.C. He says, quote, for literally saving our lives. There's a lot of that
Literally
tonight on the streets of
saving
D.C.
his
following
life.
the
What a fucking pussy. By the way, this is the man who has a quote. I can't find it off the top of my. It was something about the government should be scared of the people. And this motherfucker is gonna talk about how he got attacked. Look at this shit. Right-wing pages, so we're on the Ben Shapiro page. It's like, it's nothing but scams. Ben Shapiro is a scam, and then everything associated with his page, all his sponsors are a scam. There's scam shit to fucking scam you in the comments. Free to riot and possibly kill. God, right-wingers are drama queens. Listen to these motherfucking snowflakes. You just watched the video. I showed you the video that Fox News showed. You would think that would be the most egregious example, right? Not a finger was laid on this motherfucker. And he's crying about how he was attacked. Right-wingers, this goes back to last night's rant. Right-wingers live in a fantasy world. Like we're in literal Nazi propaganda territory. I'm proving it every fucking day. We're talking about stories where Donald Trump is standing in front of a fucking store that's not even owned by the person that he's pretending owns it. Rand Paul is talking about how he got attacked. There was no fucking attack. It's all in their minds. Just like how fucking Kyle Rittenhouse was attacked and it was self-defense. Right-wingers are morons. And that's another thing. I get so many threats from idiot-ass right-wingers. I don't ever want to hear them talk about how they're against Antifa because Antifa is violent. They'll take up for a violent-ass kid. They'll threaten me every goddamn day. But then they're like, oh, Antifa is violent. One, no, they're not really. But two, I think you're just fucking scared because somebody is willing to fucking stand up to the bullies. Because that's another thing. Like, we need to talk about. Fucking white supremacists inside the cops. This is multiple reports now. Confirm our cops are fucking Nazis. I don't goddamn care if you think a few of them are good. I don't care if you think I'm painting with a broad brush. We are fighting a Nazi police force. They have this thing called the Blue Code, where they will protect each other. Say one of them is planting evidence on a completely innocent person. Another cop won't bust that cop. That's against the Blue Code. They're all in a union together. Their union is fucking corrupt. Of all the unions in this country that have fucking power, it's the goddamn police union. It boggles my mind. Why? Our police force is Nazis, and I don't have time to coddle your feelings just because you know a cop or two that's been nice to you. And people always want to jump. That's something I get all the fucking time. People want to jump in and say, oh, you have just had a bad experience with cops. No, motherfucker. I can tell you all kinds of stories. I've had preferential treatment by the cops in the judicial system in my life. I have had bad experiences with them, but overall, I've been able to go into a courthouse and have tickets thrown out. I've been able to just laugh. I've been able to fucking interview cops high out of my goddamn gourd. Not just on pot. One time I was fucking out of my mind on cocaine, and a cop was going too fast down the road and wrecked and killed himself. And I had to go interview the cops high out of my mind on coke. It's probably about 2006. Years and years ago. But no, the reason why I know the cops are fucking Nazis is because I know the cops. I know the fucking cops. That's the reason why I know the cops are Nazis. Disagree with me? Call in. Argue. 917-830-4359. Fucking Rand Paul again. after throwing a punch at a police officer who was protecting Paul. So yeah, they didn't even charge a guy. How is it an attack? So look at this. The headline from Ben Shapiro is "Attack on Rand Paul." The story is about how they charged a man for throwing a punch at a cop. Attack on Rand Paul, throwing a punch at a cop. Attack on Rand Paul, throwing a punch at a cop. Right-wingers live in a fucking fantasy world. And they get paid. They get paid, guys. They get paid big money to do this shit. Can you imagine how good I would be as a right-winger? Come on, I'm better than Ben Shapiro. I'm better than Charlie Kirk. And me, the fact that I used to be a leftist and I turned to the right, I could make oogobs of money. Not even believing in the shit. So that's why you should go buy a t-shirt. I keep pointing the wrong way. Fucking support me on Patreon so I can make more fucking content. Let's see. So last night we were talking about Donald Trump. And he made the comment that there was planes full of anarchists. I think that was in the I think that was in the comments that he made from Kenosha. Plane full of anarchists. Remember that. That's what Trump said, okay? This is what he was referring to. Planes full of anarchists. This is the incident. We have video of it now. This is true. You're getting ready to see Representative Devin Nunes.
Seen any cows lately? Seen any more cows lately? Moo, moo.
She mooed at him. So that's what that is what Trump called planes full of anarchists. A woman mooing at Devin Nunes, and if you don't know the story behind that, there's a Twitter account called Devin Nunes's Cow. And Devin Nunes actually sued I'm not joking. I'm not making this up. This is how fucking stupid right-wingers are. Devin Nunes sued a fake cow and kept suing and kept suing. Right-wingers are morons. Absolute, total fucking morons. One of these days, I want to get one that calls in and has a lick of goddamn sense. So far we've had people call in and say, no, I'm not a right winger, but hey, let me play devil's advocate. Let me critique you from the right. Which is all fine and dandy. Do it. I'm down with it. I don't care if you agree with me on things. Call in. We'll find something to argue about. One of my friends wants to call in and argue about Elon Musk. I've been saying Elon Musk is a dumb fuck for 8, 9, 10 years now. Holy shit. I'd have to go back in my Facebook and find when the first time I called Elon Musk a dumb fuck. But goddamn is he ever a dumb fuck. I ain't scared to argue that one. I can throw up tweet after tweet after tweet of him just saying dumb fuckity shit. But I don't know, like, If he's a bigger dumb fuck than old Devin Nunes over here suing a cow. Whose opinion counts? My opinion counts? I hope. That's why I'm trying to do a show. We'll find out if people think my opinion counts. Like, I'm trying to get people to argue with me on the Ben Shapiro page, but fucking people just agree with me. I'm convinced that Ben Shapiro only exists for people to dunk on him. He's bait for fucking, he's bait for leftists. He's a smart man. He knows what he's doing. I like my boy Dave's idea that he stumbled into it. That's probably true. King Louis the 16th? I don't even know what's King Louis the 16th famous for. This is cool. Let's find out. I don't even know. He executed Marie Antoinette? He was the last king of France in the line of Bourbon monarchs. That would explain why he would have a statue in Kentucky, in case you guys didn't know. Kentucky really likes bourbon. They're really big on it. He was executed for treason. Oh, he married Marie Antoinette. He was guillotined and then followed by Marie Antoinette. Okay, so big whoop-de-doo that his statue's coming down. I wonder what people are saying in the comment section. Nothing, because nobody in fucking Kentucky even knows why there's a statue of him to begin with. How you gonna claim it's your heritage if it's fucking a French king? Oh really, Wall Street Journal? Culture wars are back. What a goddamn hot take that is. Look at this shit, ladies and gentlemen. The Wall Street Journal is saying here in 2020 that the culture wars are back. This in a country that elected Donald Trump president 4 years ago. The culture wars are back. Fuckers. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi is fucking stupid with her saying like the salon set her up. Jesus Christ. I mean, I bitched about the salon owner in my opening rant. But Nancy Pelosi, she's a dumb fucking cunt. I do not like Nancy Pelosi. And everybody that is watching this right now, you absolutely should go to the website of Shahid Buttar. Shahid Buttar. Donate to Shahid Buttar He is trying to take out Nancy Pelosi in November. Hey, if you're a right-winger, you hate Nancy Pelosi, right? It's all you guys fucking talk about. Go give to this motherfucker. Go give $1 to this motherfucker. Help unseat Nancy Pelosi, please. I'm begging you. But you won't. Fox News loves Nancy Pelosi. It's another one of those the easy boogeymen. All they gotta do is say her fucking name, and it makes people's skin crawl. Right wingers just fucking hate her irrationally. So Fox News doesn't want to get rid of her. Fox News loves her, just like fucking the MSNBC crowd loves Donald Trump. Don't let them tell you otherwise. This is all political theater. Donald Trump has been good for news organizations. Donald Trump has been good for NBC, CBS, ABC. The downfall of our goddamn country has been good for the networks. And that's the reason why we're rotting from the inside. Fuck this shit. I understand why the dude from Switzerland says we deserve Donald Trump. Hey, I get it. But as I told him, you know, it's me and my friends that are going to suffer under another fucking Trump administration. You know, I hope Biden wins. I ain't voting for him. Good luck to him, though. Shit. As I've said before, if he's what's standing between us and the fall of democracy, holy shit, are we fucked. And you should go ahead and get your combat boots on. You should learn how to make Molotovs. I don't know what to tell you. To put the Austin police under state control. I might have to confer with a friend that lives in Austin about this. Oh, they're trying to defund the police in Austin, and Abbott's trying to. Oh, those motherfuckers! Fucking right wingers want local control whenever it suits them. They are all about power. Right-wingers don't believe in democracy. All they believe in is hierarchies. And that the people that are at the top of the hierarchies, the people that have the money, deserve to have the money. The people that are the boss deserve to be the boss. Let me tell you, every fucking boss I ever had was a goddamn idiot. Well, no, that's not true. I had one really, really good boss. The rest of them were goddamn idiots. Every single one of them. Not a single fucking these fucking generic baby boomer fucking idiots. Geriatric. That was the word that I was looking for. That's a generic. I had to take a little bit of my brain medicine to come up with that one. I've got a story. I almost did it as a freaking news. Plug for the freaking news. If you don't follow me on Facebook or YouTube, you should totally go do that. Subscribe, follow, whatever the fuck you call it on whatever platform. I do the freaking news every morning. Cartoon Me gives you a little 1-minute news bit. So this was a candidate for one of my stories on the freaking news, but it's interesting. So let's have a little fun, shall we? I shouldn't call this fun. It's not a fun story. It's not a fun story. I probably should just go ahead and bail. We shouldn't do the story about child sex abuse that I just called fun. Oh, shit. Oh, well, at least it was just child porn. Okay, so famed Abraham Lincoln actor charged with child porn, patronizing prostitute. I don't blame him for patronizing a prostitute. The fuck are you doing with child porn? Especially like since you're, you know, around kids. Yeah, look at this motherfucker. Played Abraham Lincoln. So imagine how many children's events and shit he's been at. He could have played Lincoln at your birthday party. Man, I shouldn't be laughing at that, but I couldn't really find the right song to go with that one for the punchline. So I scrapped the story, so we're going to talk about it here on the Troll Patrol. That's a little bit of the behind the scenes. How I decide what stories to do on the freaking news. I read that and like, he never left. That's nobody in the fucking world gets that. It's a local lawyer from the Boondocks. So the polls. You know I'm big on presidential polls and shit. If you pay attention to the show, the polls are indeed tightening. So this guy, his opinion is that the Biden-Harris ticket is dead on arrival. Biden is still up 7 nationally, but it is tightening in places like Florida. I saw today that it was a virtual tie in Florida. This poll has him up 3. Pennsylvania has him up 5. Wisconsin has him up 4. Ohio has him up 3. Now, the states I just named off, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Wisconsin, he does not have to win all of those states to win the presidency. Just the odds of Trump. So, Trump pulling this off would be defying the odds twice. Twice in a lifetime. Like, it's it's insane. First of all, he's not going to win. He will not win the popular vote. Okay? Does he pull off the Electoral College? Probably fucking not. Probably not by a long shot. The odds of this happening, the odds of Trump winning again. Now, there are a lot of factors to go into this. He's an incumbent. The favorability usually goes to an incumbent. You've also got the fact that people are ashamed to vote for Trump, so he's got like a hidden 2 points. So you're seeing Ohio there. Joe Biden's up 3 points, so actually Joe Biden's probably only up like a point. Because there's a hidden 2 points that vote for Trump that won't respond to that won't respond that way in polls. If that holds, the trend in all the elections leading up to this thus far has been in the Democrats' favor. But the enthusiasm is definitely with Trump. His fucking you see me go all up and down the comment sections. I'm trolling the comment sections all the fucking time. He has enthusiasm on the comment boards. He has enthusiasm where he needs it. I remember driving to Atlanta in 2016. I remember seeing all the Trump signs, and that's when I really, like, it dawned on me that he had a chance. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to revisionist history here. I didn't think he would win. I didn't think he would win the primary. I was wrong. I didn't think he would win the day of. But now, once again, I'm going by polls. Hillary, like, the polls were right in 2016. Hillary won by exactly what the polls said she was going to win by. It was just off slightly on the margins. It was literally that 5% chance happening. So in order for Trump to win again, that 5% chance has to happen a second time. Which is like a less of a chance of it happening. I'm not good with math, but I know how statistics works in a roundabout way. Oh, shit. It's not likely that Trump wins. Now, I don't think it's likely he's not president. Those two things are two separate things. And that's what's fucked up about it. I don't know how he does it. He's going to throw a gazillion goddamn legal challenges. Legal challenge, legal challenge, legal challenge. It's going to go to the Supreme Court. And we all know how the Supreme Court is working. However, and that's one of the things. People have been talking about how in this last session of the Supreme Court, they had several rulings that didn't go in like the Trumpian favor. My calculation on that is that they wanted to do a bunch of those that didn't go in Trump's favor, so that when they pull the fucking trigger and they rule in favor of Trump in some kind of weird machination that they've done with a legal challenge to the election, they can point and say, no, we're nonpartisan. I had that chill go down my spine during the last session of the Supreme Court. I hope I'm not right. God, I hope I'm not right on that one. But hey, I wasn't right about Trump, so good possibility. Let's see, we got time for one more story here. Somebody comment, what do you want to hear about? Do you want to hear about boneless wings? Or do you want to hear about Trump talking about how vets are losers and suckers? Or somebody call in and argue with me. 917-830-4359. I didn't watch the video of the boneless wings thing yet. Let's do that. I'm hoping there's video that goes with it. Surely. Oh, yes. I don't know what kind of fucking look this guy's trying to pull off. You go away, Papa.
Promise I won't take up too much of your time here. My name is Ander Christensen. I live at 1212 Twin Ridge Road. Lincoln has the opportunity to be a social leader in this country. We have been casually ignoring a problem that has gotten so out of control that our children are throwing around names and words without even understanding their true meaning and treating things as though they're normal. I go into nice family restaurants and I see people throwing this name around and pretending as though everything is just fine. I'm talking about boneless chicken wings. I propose that we as a city remove the...
He got a laugh out of somebody in the back. What'd he say?
I propose that we people throwing this name around and pretending as though everything is just fine. I'm talking about boneless chicken wings. I propose that we as a city remove the... Excuse me, I'm trying to...
Yeah.
Excuse me. Come on. I propose that we as a city
remove
the name boneless wings from our menus and from our hearts. These are our reasons why. Number one, nothing about boneless chicken wings actually come from the wing of a chicken. We would be disgusted if a butcher was mislabeling their cuts of meat.
Where did the boneless chicken wing cuts come from? Isn't like the fucking wing the only part that has meat? Is it thigh meat or something? Is that what a boneless chicken wing is? Is it just thigh meat? Like cut up? I don't even fucking know.
Meats, but then we go around and pretending as though the breast of
I eat bones like a real goddamn man.
the chicken is its wing. Number two, boneless chicken wings are just chicken tenders, which are already boneless. I don't go to order boneless tacos. I don't go and order boneless club sandwiches. I don't ask for
chicken tenders are like chicken sludge, aren't they? They're like compressed chicken parts that they mash up and then... Because that was one of the, like... I'm real picky about my food, and my Instacart did a replacement the other day, and it was these, like, animal chicken nuggets. And it just, like, I almost barfed because I'm like, well, if it's animal chicken, they're in the shape of a fucking animal. They're that fucking chicken sludge that they just, like, put into a mold. I don't want no fucking chicken sludge shit, so I don't know, like, is chicken nugget the word for a fucking sludge nugget? And not a boneless piece of chicken breast meat, breaded and fried.
boneless auto repair. It's just what's expected.
Wait, what? Boneless auto repair?
I don't go and order boneless club sandwiches. I don't ask for boneless auto repair. It's just what's expected. And then number three.
From now on, anytime I need any kind of auto repair done, I'm going to go in and ask for boneless. Because by God, you better not be putting no bone in my gas tank, motherfuckers. Why haven't you been asking for boneless auto repair?
Raise our children better. Our children are raised being afraid of having bones attached to their meat. That's where meat comes from. It grows on bones. We need to teach them that the wing of a chicken is from a chicken, and it's delicious.
Meat doesn't always grow on bone, does it? There are like boneless things. I don't know the terminology. Mammals. There's boneless that have meat on them. I don't know. And again, maybe I'm wrong, because I started to think about fish, but fish have bones. But are those really bones, or are they more like a cartilage? Or I don't fucking like. Your nose isn't a bone, so I don't know how that shit works. Don't know shit. Once again, I'm gonna tell you. I know about two things in the world. I know about politics. I know about media. A little bit about wrestling, a little bit about music and shit. Video games. Just nonsense. I don't know jack shit about math or anatomy or any of that shit. Know some history. Other than that, I'm a complete dumb fuck.
I propose that we rename boneless.
But at least I'm not dumb enough to go up and give a stupid ass speech about boneless chicken wings in front of the city council during a goddamn pandemic.
Boneless wings in the city of Lincoln.
I wish I had his hairline.
Call them buffalo-style chicken tenders. We can call them wet tenders. We can call them saucy nugs or trash. We can take these steps and show the country
saucy
where we
nugs,
stand,
ladies and gentlemen,
and that we understand that we've been living a lie for far too long, and we know it because we feel it in our bones.
Thank you.
Because we feel it
like
in
to
our
just comment here.
bones.
For the record, that's my son.
Well, you should really be proud of yourself, motherfucker. I don't. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Fucking, I tried to troll some people. All I got was positive shit from the right wingers. God damn. Alright. Tomorrow, it's a freaking Friday. You know what that means. Oh shit. Go ahead. Light one up. Tip one back. It's alright to have a little fun before you hit the sack. I'm Justin Freakin. We'll see you tomorrow night on the Troll Patrol. Live.